Hello guys, welcome to StudyIQ. My name is Amit Sani and I welcome you in this daily PIB analysis video. In the evening these videos come, in the morning the Hindu paper analysis videos they come, and I hope you are not missing all these videos because these are extremely important. The people who are serious, please do not miss these lessons. Facts are extremely important. This is the most reliable source, and these revision data which I'm bringing these days, the questions, the facts which I'm bringing in these lessons these days, these are very crucial. Okay, so let's start with the lesson, and these are the numbers there you can call and you can ask for these entire courses, and this is the website here. There you can visit, and all these updated courses created by experts, they are available here. Okay, Ministry of Ayush data. Ayush, as we know, it's a separate ministry now. Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani Siddha and Homeopathy. Homeopathy, we had a major event this year, and now the MOU has been signed between Ministry of Ayush and CSIR, and the MOU was signed between both of these bodies for cooperation in research and education in areas of traditional systems. As we know, traditional systems, it is related with the Ayush, and CSIR is the modern science. So they both are collaborating just to bring the advantage of modern science with the traditional systems, so that there can be researchers and robust systems that can be developed. Previously, CSIR jointly with the Department of Ayush that developed TKDL, that's Traditional Knowledge Digital Library. So the intellectual property issues, the biopiracy issues, they will no more be a problem, and it supported these RET species, rare, endangered and threatened species, how they can be preserved, how they can be having a robust growth, and captive cultivation can be facilitated. So for that, in the research area, CSIR is working with Ayush already. Next, Indian Navy ships, the Kolkata and Shakti, the same ships which are taking part in Vietnam and India joint naval exercise. So these two are gonna go there. In China also, in Qingdao, their international fleet review will start tomorrow. Okay, and these same ships, I have given you explanation already, that Shakti is a facilitator one and replenishment ship it is, and Kolkata is a missile destroyer. Stealth weapon system, state of the art sensors, and all these things are there with the INS Kolkata. These both are gonna take part here. You see, it's a big exercise, and these big countries, they show their important abilities, indigenous manufacturing and all, and they take note of other countries important ships and all. So this is international fleet review. We also did this review in month of February 2016, and it was the Vishakhapatnam coast when we invited all these navies and all. Okay, so INS Shakti is a fleet support system, remember that. It is first time after the Doklam standoff that we are doing some joint exercise there. So International Fleet Review, IFR. Next, very important data, London School of Economics, one of the most important institutions in the areas of economics and welfare economics especially. Amartya Sen, the Indian who got a Nobel Prize in 1998 for welfare economics, and he has been there, and he was professor of economics at LSE from 71 to 82. Okay, and holder of Amartya Sen chair. You see, Amartya Sen chair, it has been established there in the area of inequality studies. So it's a great honor to Amartya Sen, and you see, he has been very critical of the present government in India. And he was also there in the governing board of the Nalanda University that was revived some years back. So he resigned from that board, saying that these people are not serious about bringing back this university. So he has faced some criticism here in India, but he has been a great person, Nobel laureate, nothing can be bigger than that, and separate Amartya Sen chair for inequality studies. So nothing can be greater for a person. So Director Minosh Shafiq said the International Inequalities Institute, III, is a living embodiment of the school's enduring commitment to working for the betterment of the society. And you see, he has been associated with the Human Development Index with Mehboob ul Haq, who was from Pakistan and he was from India. So they both developed it. So this is the biggest achievement you can say. Next, Bali's Mount Agung volcano erupts again, and it was there last year also, and again it is spewing ash 2 kilometers high. So very dangerous these mountains are, and Indonesia is located at the Pacific Rim of Fire. All around this Pacific Ocean there is Pacific Rim of Fire. All active volcanoes are there. Okay, east to it, west to it. So to the west of Pacific Ocean, Indonesia is located, and Mount Krakatoa volcano is also famous in Indonesia, and Mount Bromo, Mount Merapi, these are other ones. And now this Mount Agung is spewing ashes. It is there in Bali island of Indonesia, highest point on Bali. And Mount Bromo is active volcano again, that is there in Java, Indonesia. Okay, so these are important, and you see it's a dangerous thing because coming straight from the core of the earth and creating new ground somewhere. So these are actually bringing destruction, but these are creative boundaries. Okay, new lava is coming out and it is creating sometimes a new ground, where we can see in the Smoky Mountains of Hawaiian Islands, their new ground is created by these volcanoes, and there are destructive boundaries all around the Pacific Ocean. Okay, so because of that destructive boundaries, the ground is lost, and when these volcanoes are erupting, then new ground is created. So these are constructive boundaries. So this is a very very important concept in geography. Okay, because the new lava is bringing a new particular layer of the ground, and the destructive boundaries where trenches are there, Mariana Trench, Java Trench, there the ground is lost under the sea. Okay, so these trenches and these volcanoes, they are connected. Next, FAME2 scheme, faster adoption for manufacturing of electronic vehicles. You see this scheme, the version 2 is announced now, and since April 1 it is working. Now a new condition has been given to these producers here. 50% localization threshold they need to meet here, so that the procurement of local products, that would be possible, and no more subsidy would be needed for the import products and all. So government is not going to waste taxpayers money in import subsidies, and here the Make in India initiative would be supported for this FAME2 scheme. And this particular condition is giving problems to two-wheelers industry, because many things they are importing and they cannot go for 50% localized products. So that's the thing. So they are saying that only these people will be eligible who are going to meet this condition of 50% localization threshold. Okay, so that's important. And FAME2 scheme, the second version is going on now. Next, Ukrainian comedian Volodymyr Zelensky, he has won the Ukraine presidential election. It was the interesting event. He has got humongous 74% of votes, and the present president Petro Poroshenko has only got 24.48% votes. So it's a huge victory, and he has some promises with regard to Russia, because many problems are there for Ukraine with Russia, and many Ukrainians are imprisoned in Russia. So for that he has been campaigning, and the capital of Ukraine is Kyiv, and the currency is Ukrainian hryvnia. So this may be asked because it's an unprecedented event when a comedian has got this presidential position. Next, Malayalam film Bhayanakam, it has won the best cinematography award at Beijing International Film Festival. Earlier this got the same award, best cinematography award, in National Film Awards also. These were 65th National Film Awards, and Nikhil S. Parvin is the cinematographer here. And the film Bhayanakam, the Malayalam film, is directed by Jayaraj. So he's the director here. Okay, so it is there in Beijing, China, where it has got the same award, best cinematography award. It is related to a soldier from World War I, and this cinematography was done. Now the universal helpline number 112. The way America has 911, we have 112. Emergency response support system. It was envisaged, and it's a single pan-India emergency number 112. Now 20 states they have joined it, so it's progressing. And you see many other numbers like police's 100, fire 101, women helpline number 1090. They all are going to be subsumed under it. And Nirbhaya fund is important here, because the money is given here from this Nirbhaya fund, which was created in 2012 after this Delhi gang rape case, and 278 crore rupees has been given till now, and it was set up by the central government for projects specifically designed to improve the safety and security of the women. So safety and security for the women is going to be important here, but boys can also call on 112 for the help. So this is thing, and Nirbhaya fund is important. Next, Reliance Retail became first Indian retail company to cross 1 lakh crore in annual revenues. So अच्छे दिन, काफ़ी अच्छे दिन for Reliance Retail, 1 lakh crore annual revenue. It has become India's biggest retail chain after Futures. Future Group is the second group, and it has a 10,000 outlet, 10,000 stores. Future Group has only 2,200. So big difference is there, and it is the 6th fastest growing retailer globally. And India's only retail, that is Reliance Retail, has got the position under top 100 global retailers list. And this revenue, this year's revenue is 90% more than the last year's revenue. So huge difference in the last year's revenue and this year's revenues. A great growth in the last year. So this was the last year of government also. Next government we will see after May. Next, UN agency listed Bhopal Gas Tragedy among the world's major industrial accidents. You see, after World War I, 1919, they have listed 9 major industrial accidents and Bhopal Gas Tragedy, which where Union Carbide pesticide plant, it was UK's company that was involved, and methyl isocyanate was released from that. Okay, killed many people, and 30 ton of toxic gas released from the plant. Okay, and this is the important report by ILO, International Labour Organization. It's a specialized agency under a UN system, and Geneva is the headquarter of it. Okay, and after that, apart from this Bhopal Gas Tragedy incident, Chernobyl nuclear plant disaster that has got the place, Fukushima's this tsunami incident that happened in Japan in 2011, that has got a spot, and third one, collapse of the Rana Plaza in Dhaka, Bangladesh in 2013, where it killed 1132 people. So these are among important industrial accidents after 1919, and this list is for 9 important incidents. Okay, Chernobyl, where one of the nuclear reactors, out of 4 nuclear reactors, one exploded, and it was 100 times bigger than the Hiroshima Nagasaki incident. Ukraine was part of USSR at that time, so that was very dangerous. Chernobyl is the place there. 1986 was the year, and Bhopal Gas Tragedy was 1984. So just 2 years later. Next, World Earth Day. April 22 is the World Earth Day. It was started in 2009, and Gaylord Nelson was the person behind that. And the theme this year is Protect Our Species. And in 2005, they declared 2008 year as International Year for Planet Earth. Okay, so that's important. UNGA actually declared this UNGA, General Assembly of United Nations. It is one of the 6 organs of United Nations. Okay, we all know 6 principal organs are there. It is one of them. And United Nations was founded in 1945, and the headquarters there in New York City. Other important 6 organs, if we talk about, then one is UNGA, this important body that declared Earth Day, and Security Council, United Nations Security Council, where P5 permanent and 10 non-permanent members are there. Economic and Social Council, ECOSOC, and Trusteeship Council, that is no more active. It was last active in 1994. Next, ICJ, International Court of Justice, and UN Secretariat, and specialized agencies, and the affiliated organizations. So these are important organs, and you see other important offices are also attached here, and 14 specialized agencies are there. You can see in the picture. And regarding the Trusteeship Council, it is no more active. Okay, so 94 was the last year when it was active. Next, helium hydride ion. This has been found. This was one of the first molecules that were created after the Big Bang explosion 13.8 billion years ago, according to the theory, the Big Bang theory. And this was the first molecule that was created. And at that time, so conditions were there, like ionized hydrogen was there, and it reacted with neutral helium atom, and HEH plus was created. So after that, universe cooled down, and hydrogen atoms started to interact with helium hydride. So this molecular hydrogen was created, and after that stars started forming. So star formation is because of the hydrogen gas, and 2 hydrogen molecules, they are fusing, and they are creating helium ion. So this is the nuclear fusion reaction that is going on stars. So this is the energy system of stars. Okay, nuclear fusion. So these things are important. PDF you will get here in this group, and thanks a lot. Keep watching. It was Amit Sani. We will meet again tomorrow.